Hello everyone, this is steamrailwilly at home from spring break, and I'm going to give a personal review over my slightly modified Emerald Knight, Lego Emerald Knight. Now, what I'm going to start off is with the minifigures. So let me get that out of the way, and I have a majority of the minifigures sitting on a small station I have made out of the first Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts Express set. Now, as you can see, I have the original passenger sitting there. The little one in front of her, well, the one she's looking at, is in my Lego world her daughter, her young daughter, who has a fascination of trains just like her father. I have also included a station master who runs the ticket booth. As you can see, there he is. Sorry if there's bad quality. Hold on. Let me check something. Oh, nope, that made it worse. Well, despite the fact that you can't see him well. These are also other passengers I could put into the coach of the Emerald Knight set. The first guy you see there, even though you can't see him clearly, he is what I call the grumpy businessman. Hold on. Oh, well, you can see... Hold on. There you can see him a tad bit. As I said, the grumpy businessman. He's always so busy, he hates his life, he hates his job, etc. And these two guys here, they're, Hans and Francis. Hans is the guy with the blondish hair, and he has you can't see him well, but he's a fancy guy. And, Francis is just his butler. His sidekick, in a way. Now, I also have the original... I have, the conductor here. Hold on. Here he is. So I have the conductor here. I like him. He's the only one in the original set that has a printed body. The buttons, the tie, the slightly faded train symbol, and of course his ticket pocket. And he seems like a pretty nice guy. I don't know what to call him. I think I'll just call him Kenny for some bizarre reason. That's the name I came up. And here's the engineer, only I changed him. I added a different face. See the face I added? I call him Will. He's about 20, 30 years old, and he's the best engineer on the steam of the Emerald Knight. Now, speaking of which, I am going to report back to the locomotive. The first thing is the slight changes I made with the engine. The first part is the first change I made was with the lights. Now, the original Emerald Knight had a light in this area right here, but I decided to take that out, considering I don't, probably for strange reasons, I don't like headlights on the smoke box, so I inserted two lights here. Now, I don't have power functions, so this really doesn't light up. Now, the second change I made was with this, the representation of the piston pipes. The original 1x2 flat, smooth piece was just too flimsy and would always come off. So I changed it to a 2x2 smooth flat piece that well, if this was an actual engine, that it would provide more steam into the piston which might make the locomotive either stronger or faster. Now, the Emerald Knight itself is, I believe, a Pacific class, considering that it has 4 guiding wheels, or pilot wheels, 6 driving wheels, and 2 of those are blinds because it wouldn't be able to fit. They wouldn't be able to fit if they all were had the track on them. And it has 2 trailing wheels, which support the weight of the cab. Now, one thing about the Emerald Knight is I like the smooth texture of it. The nice dark green with the gold color bricks. Everything is nice and smooth. You have very few studs on it. But my stickers, on the other hand, most of them I think have gotten air bubbles in them and therefore don't look very well. Especially on the edge of the nameplate. So I'm wondering if I should remove these damaged stickers or if I should leave them on. Please comment and let me know what you think, because I just don't know. I need someone's opinion. Now, the tender, in my view, is probably not the best. They could have made it like a giant block, like the Flying Scotsman, and most other English steam tenders were squarish. If I could raise it up, but I don't have any dark green pieces to raise this back up. I could probably raise these 2 curved pieces up, but again, I don't know. But overall, the tender seems pretty basic, just for any locomotive, proving that if this Emerald Knight was a real locomotive, it would mostly be used for fast express runs or short passenger runs, considering the tender it has too much space for coal and probably not enough space for water, in my opinion. Of course, that's just me. Of course, I've always been enjoying Legos and trains throughout my life. Now, the passenger car, I would rather prefer if the set included a second one of these instead of just the one, but then again, I'm not the packager or the shipper or the designer. I'm just the consumer, the person who received this, the person who got this. Now, the coach I really like. Of course, it's no fact that all Legos coaches all had the removable roof. But I really like the details, especially the tan and the glass. The frames and the glass, I mean. How only the Emerald Knight set has these. Nowhere else. Not Lego Digital Designer, not Lego Shop, just the set. And I really like the opening doors. That's pretty cool. It opens. And as I mentioned before, the removable lid. And it also gives the sense of, if 2 cars were put here, the continuous space between them. That little walkway. I really enjoy the Emerald Knight. I, however, don't have $150 used right now to pay for the power functions yet. So it may be a while before I have this actually running. Now, this is the first official Lego train that I have ever owned. If I had known how to get the first Lego train sets, I would have gotten more cars and more, well, probably an engine. But all this is the first actual Lego train that I ever owned, except for that Harry Potter, the first Harry Potter Hogwarts Express set, which, as I said, has unfortunately not survived, and thus the pieces have went to making my little station. I have yet to figure out a name for the station yet, but I'll come up with something. But this is my Emerald Knight, and please comment and tell me what you think of it, especially with the small changes. I also have included the Emerald Knight in a story called Steamrail. You can find that. It's mentioned in Steamrail Chapter 2. It's located on DeviantArt. You may have to do some searching. It's in... If you go to DeviantArt, just look under Literature, Pose, and search Steamrail. Well, that's it for this session. Please comment, let me know what you think, how I could improve the video and the issue about my stickers. Well, the stickers. I think I'll leave this one on, but these I definitely think they might need to come off. But again, please let me know what you think.